Bye, bye. Who was next? Hi, Lucy Lou. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, cat lady.
Good morning, Miss Ray. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Lucy Lou.
Okay, sorry, it's my first time coming in your box. I have been trying to get in for ages, so I do get a little bit nervous, guys, so please forgive me. It's the other situation, Miss Red, on Sophie Rose, and I can't say his name, the other one. Basically, I think it's absolutely disgusting what they're doing. I don't know why. She is number one and he is number two, to be fair. My opinion on that is one of his top gifters, as you do know, recently passed away on this app, which I think is very, very sad. He didn't have no respect. She didn't have no respect. I just don't know what to say about it. I just think it's very, very sad. I think I'm getting my words out here, right, Miss Red. I do get a little bit nervous when I talk about these things. As I say, it's my first time in your box with like 3.8k people. And I do sit back, I am a silent watcher and I do listen. But when I like to come into a box to give my opinion, I do. And I do hope I have said the right thing today.
Yeah, of course you have, darling. I think you've done amazing considering it's your first time in a box.
Thank you, Miss Red. Thank you. It is my first time in your box, but like I do go into other people's boxes. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, people out there do need to open their eyes up with Sophie Rose and this other one, because they don't care. They really don't care, guys. All they want is your money. They just want your money. They don't want nothing else. They just want your money. So please, please, please open up your eyes. Please do it. At the end of the day, it's up to you. You'd like to support, but you know, he every time he goes to court, it's like, I've got to take my dog to the vet. We're no fool, Diagro. We know where you're going. Everybody on the app knows where you're going. Honestly, we do. We do.
Going?
Sorry, Miss Red?
Where's he going, sweetheart?
To court tomorrow.
Oh, is he really?
There you go, guys. Google it. Court tomorrow. Criminal court tomorrow. He's in the courtrooms tomorrow. There you go.
Oh, guys, I didn't even know that. What's he going to court for? Does anyone know? Prison, hopefully, said Welsh Dragon.
It's court tomorrow, but what I heard on the actual app, in March, it's I think that's a big case in March, apparently. I've been following Rossi reports, so I pick it up from on there.
Oh, love. Okay. Oh, someone just said DV.
He's in the digger as well.
Okay, Miss Red, so I thought I'd just pop in to say that, but thank you for letting me join.
Oh, thank you, Lucy Lou, my darling. You've done really well today.
Thank you so much. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh. Hi, no drama.
Hi, no, it was to say about Sierra.
Yeah.
Of course, when I started watching her as well, she made me laugh, but she seems to be like this year, she just went right nasty. I don't know if he's had seen the video last week. She was out at her bit, and there was an older gentleman like sitting at the table at like a pub, and she's walked past the old man and he was smoking. And she went, put that fag out, that's bad for your health. And she was still on live, and the old gentleman said to her, aye, so is having a fat arse being bad for your health. And she didn't, it's the first time I've seen her silent.
To be fair, I did see that, and she went bright red, didn't she?
I've never seen her speechless, but he made her
I've got to be honest, no drama. I'm I'm part of the Big Bunda crew myself. Do you know what I mean? But his clapback wasn't. Got to be honest. She did take it really well, cat lady. She did, but she went bright red in the face, didn't she?
She went, how dare he? Turned it round on the older gentleman when it was her that more or less started it.
Yeah. Oh,
thanks for letting me in your box.
No problem. Thank you, no drama.
Right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, love. Bye. Oh, God, guys, that video. I think it went viral, didn't it, that video? Basically, Yeah, he went viral. If you haven't seen it, there was a geezer at the table. CLA's gone past. You know how she speaks out and she's gone, smoking's bad for you. And this guy said, so is a fat ass. So if you wait to see the video, it's hilarious, to be fair. Thank you, No Drama. Thank you, darling. Hi, Marianne.
Hey, Miss Red.
Hello, darling. You okay?
Hey, hang on, I just want to say something. Whoever's in here this morning, thank you for having my back last night. I'm okay, but I'm still a bit upset about it.
What's happened, Marianne, love? Thank you.
I got attacked last night.
You got attacked?
Yeah, on my life.
You're joking. Did someone come in and be mean?
I'm not. If you want to talk to Alex later on, if you win, I got a text from one of Angie's lot last night in my life.
Oh, did everyone come in and help you and everything? Thank you, everybody.
They did. Yeah, they did.
Miss Red,
Yeah?
what I was going to come and talk to you about, Lindsay and somebody else were saying that Marianne was trying to say that she wanted Miss Lucy Angie off the lives. Somebody told Angie this, and then as soon as Angie heard all that, it started a massive hate campaign against Marianne. Everybody was like having a go at her.
Oh, Mary, darling.
But I do think Mary should block everybody from that site to keep herself protected.
Yeah.
Yeah, blocking everybody from that side. Anyway, good news, Miss Red. I'm on the rising.
You on the risings, darling?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, silver lining and all. Guys, Marianne's a national treasure. And if you see Marianne live, pop into her live and go and show her some love. She's a lovely lady. I'm sorry to hear what you went through, Marianne. We love you lots.
It's all right. So, anytime we pray, I'll have a battle with you this week.
Oh, yes, we'll do a battle, definitely, Marianne.
And I don't like her. It's not very fair what she said about TG's family. She was wrong for saying that.
Yeah, she was. It was a bit like
Put flannel on it then.
She was very wrong.
Put fold flannel on it.
yeah. Oh, thank you, Marianne, for joining, my darling.
All right, I'm going to drop down now.
Bye,
All
darling.
right, bye.
Bye. Oh, God love her. Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, I forgot what I was going to talk about now.
Oh, love.
What a mental weekend. And the beginning of the week. So up and go.
So you forgot what you was going to talk about?
Completely and utterly.
Oh, darling, is it because you've been sat in the box for ages?
Yeah, I've made a cup of coffee. Don't know what sorts.
Oh, darling, it happens to the best of us.
Okay, well, I'm going to jump down because you've gone past what I was going to talk about and I don't
It's
want
all
to
right, you
interfere
can still
anymore.
talk about it, darling.
No, it's fine, it's fine. You all have fun though.
All right, bye, Lisa.
Yeah, bye.
Hi, Mandy. Bless her, she got a box brain. She forgot.
Hi, Miss Red.
Hi, darling.
It's not going off the subject, but it's like I'm getting sick of pulling the mental health card, saying they've got bipolar and they've got this, and I know that they haven't. And it's like you've got to be accountable for what you do. It's not a meltdown you're having. It's not bipolar that you're showing. They're just damn rude. I've got bipolar and I've got PTSD and BPD. And I know how their behaviour is. They haven't got that. Like medication, show the medication that you're on for it and why you're behaving like you are.
Yeah, guys, sorry, Mandy. I just want to apologise for the box that you know you just heard that derogatory music from. We do apologise. We're not about that round here. Nicole's screaming. Mandy, you just get some people that come in these boxes and cause all the trouble. You know, with the the rudeness. Yeah, Mandy, I think like mental health is a massive thing on social media, and I do believe that certain creators do play the mental health card a hell of a lot. You know, they seem to do it when they say something controversial, they know they're fucked up, and, the mental health card comes out 100%.
Yeah, I mean, it's not about showing the medication, no, like somebody's just said, but it's, they haven't got it. They're saying they've got it because of the bad behaviour.
Yeah.
It's like when they get drunk and they can't remember what they've done. Well, why be on here being drunk knowing you're not going to remember what you've done?
Yeah, I do think, some people, some of the people do genuinely help, don't. But I do agree with you that, it is thrown around a lot. But I don't believe that people should have to show, proof that they're on medication or anything, because
that was probably, I should have probably said that, but it's like, keep saying you've got it when you haven't.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mandy, darling.
Thank you, Miss Red.
Bye, darling. Bye. Bye. Laura, what did you have to say, darling?
Are you all right?
I'm all right. Thank you, Laura. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better now.
Good.
I don't understand how all these creators are getting away with what they're getting away with. And I'm sorry, but nobody seems to be getting banned. Nobody seems to be getting, off the internet, getting them off the internet, except for like a handful, if that makes sense.
You've got do you know what, Laura? Nobody's really got any powers to remove anybody from social media, unfortunately, because they're just making another account and things like that. But I do agree with you, something needs to be done.
The foulness that's coming out of people's mouths now, it's just got deeper than it needs to get now. Yeah. And it's the innocent people that are getting slaughtered and slated because they can't keep their guns shut, keep trapping the rubbish.
Oh, Laura, you're having a right whinge today.
I am, because it's just one of those, I just don't get why they're doing all this, making it all go worse than it actually needs to be, and making false accusations against people. It's just, to me, it's just not right. You shouldn't do that. It's wrong.
I agree, Laura. Laura knows all about it today, guys. Thank you, Laura, my darling.
Please, have a good day.
Bye, Laura.
Bye.
Hi. Can I just pick up off the back of that?
Yeah.
Sorry, nobody's really mentioned it, but I want to just come in because nobody's picked up on the homophobic rant that Dave went on.
Oh, okay, darling, go on.
I just think it just baffles me because he literally went on a massive homophobic rant and nobody's really picked up on it and people are still supporting him. But yet we go on about the likes of CLA, Jem Zeno and everybody else that obviously goes on about massive homophobic rants.
Wow.
But yet people are still supporting him and they're still going into his rooms and he's still up there.
Yeah. To be honest, what happened? Can you tell us about it, like without going into personal details?
There was loads of people that see it. He went on a massive homophobic rant towards Zach. He said that he was going to go to Zach's house. He was going to attack Zach. He called him really, really derogatory names. There was nothing that really stemmed it off. I think Zach just... there was nothing that warranted it. I don't think there's anything that ever warrants those kind of names that he called him. He called him the P word. He said that he was going to go to his house when he comes back. Things like that. I just think it's 2024. This happens so much. It was only the other week he was obviously calling Sobriety Jack those names, but he got away with that because of what Sobriety Jack, obviously the whole carrot situation. I just think it's not okay.
Yeah, guys, they're talking about Dave Duran's homophobic attack on Zach the Brat. Has Zach addressed it?
Zach, he just said kind of leave him to do what he is doing. He doesn't, I don't think he wants the back and forth because, you know, it's not okay. He's done it before.
No,
It's not okay. Nobody's really talking about it. I think Zach was more shocked than anything that, you know, he's been attacked like that.
Yeah, I mean, because it was only 2 weeks ago, was it, that CLA attacked it? No, it was Elsa Frost, sorry, not CLA, Elsa Frost did the same. I haven't seen it, guys. I haven't seen the video.
Yeah, I mean, it's on the FYP. I just thought, obviously, being Whinge Wednesday, I was going to come in. It's not okay. I think it's more not okay the fact that the amount of people that's going into Dave's room that also support.
Yeah.
Zach as well. I mean, I'm not talking on behalf of Zach, obviously. I'm just a watcher and I'm just a nobody, as CLA would say.
You are a somebody. Do you know what? I hate it when people say that they're nobodies. You're a somebody. You know, if it weren't for people like you, TikTok, you know, we'd have no views, no platform. You know, you are the somebodies. But yeah, homophobia, transphobia and attacks on the LGBT community. Did I say it right? Sorry, guys. It's not okay. 2024, you know, people need to leave it out. Do you get what I'm saying?
People saying that Zach started it. Zach didn't start it. And also, if Zach brought some sort of argument to the platform, it's never okay to attack someone's gender, someone's race, someone's sexuality. It's never okay to come back with those sorts of comments. That's never, never, never okay.
Yeah, it's never okay. You know, attack for somebody, you know, attack people for how they look or what you think about them, not on, you know, the way that they, you know, who they are in a sense of the sexuality and things like that. Do you get what I'm saying? It's below the belt and people shouldn't be doing it. It's sick.
Exactly.
It
and that's my issue. And the fact that, I think for me, the fact that it's not the first time he's done it. And I always say, if things like that so freely come out of your mouth, they're in your head. And it's not okay.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
That's just all.
No, thank you, Jasmine, for coming on because, you know, guys, attacks against the LGBT community, it's not okay. It's, you know.
Yeah, okay. That's all right. Have a good day anyway, and I'll drop now.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, Jasmine. Oh, bless her. Oh, thank you, Purple Low. Thank you, darling. Not even how someone looks, that's not okay. It's not really, but you know, people do kind of like do that, don't they? You know, it's kind of like, do you get what I'm saying? I'd rather have somebody attack me for the way I look than for the way that I choose to live my life or how I've been born, you know, my sexuality and things like that, you know, because it's every ounce of who somebody is. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, hi, we can't help the way we are at the end of the day. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Hi, Kirsty.
Morning.
Morning, darling.
I'm a wee bit nervous. I just wanted to have a wee whinge because obviously I had seen the video of DG and EQ and Benidorm, and I had seen quite a few comments under the video saying like, oh, why did you not go help? Why did you not do something? What did you actually expect him to do? Did you want him to throw himself into danger? And also, he's in the presence of a woman who is very petite. Did you really want them to be in danger and get themselves hurt to protect strangers, which they had nothing to do with? I just didn't understand people on this app. It just makes no sense. Why are you like trolling a creator for not putting himself in danger? Makes no sense.
Can you say that again, Kirsty? Sorry. What did you say? Sorry, Kirsty. I was reading the comments. This is why I can't read the comments and listen to people. So please say it again.
There was comments on the video of DG and EQ saying, oh, why did you not help? Why have you not went and done something? Why would he put himself in danger and a woman like EQ in danger to go help strangers? I didn't understand it.
Oh, I
they
get
had weapons
now, Kirsty. Sorry, darling.
Yeah.
You're on about when that fight kicked out in the street in Benidorm.
Yeah, and people were...
Guys, I can't... Is Kirsty's sound going? I can't... Kirsty, your sound's not there, darling.
They're trolling him, but like DJ saying that he was basically... He should have done something to help, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Guys, Kirsty's sound's not working for me. Absolutely. Like, you know, if somebody's fighting, you know, why should somebody have to... Eva Queen and DG didn't need to do anything, you know? Ring the police. Ring the police. I wouldn't be getting involved in any street fight. I mean, if it was like a kid getting attacked or a woman by a group of men, you know, they're not intervening. But if it's a street fight going on, too fucking right, I ain't getting involved. Who would? Not in this day and age. You can't, because people carry stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? Leave it to the police, man. Unless it's somebody that really needs the help. Thank you, Sarah, darling. I ain't getting involved in no street fight where people have got bats and stuff. Not me. Hi, Jojo, darling.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone's all right. Yeah, I watched DG and Evil Queen's live last night, and I'll tell you what, I had a big smile on my face because it was so lovely to watch. You know, they are, I don't know whether anything's going to happen. I don't mind. I think they look really good together, actually. It's probably for the clout anyway, but if they're friends, that's really nice. I think people have underestimated Evil Queen for being this nasty person, but deep down, she's actually all right, you know?
Yeah.
And she got quite overwhelmed with those crowds of loud, drunk people around her, but she handled it all right, you know?
Yeah.
But it's nice to see creators together and having a nice time, you know, and I think that's all they were really trying to do, was have a good time. And as for CLA, I mean, I know people are saying, oh, it's, you know, she hasn't got mental health, and she probably has. No one's seen that, no one knows, no one doesn't know, but I'll tell you what she has got, which is narcissistic disorder. She's a very bad narcissistic, okay? She does no wrong. She's better than anyone in the world. She was body shaming Kim Kardashian this morning, and she got discontinued. So she got banned for exposing someone's body. Now, I don't believe in body shaming. I don't believe in putting someone down for their looks, the way they live, nothing. Just get on with your own life, you know? If you've got bad insecurities and you're coming for someone else, that's a you problem. That is a you problem, right? And as for Dave mentioning Zach's sexuality, I mean, where are people going with this? Like, where do people get off actually judging someone for who they actually love? Now, love is, that's who you are. You know, Dave ain't perfect by all means, but these people just need, I think they need to be humbled a lot, to be honest. And I think they live in this world of this screen on their face, and they don't realise what is actually around them in reality, you know. It's just they're in this bubble the whole time, feeling safe in their phones, thinking they can say whatever they like, but one day someone is going to catch up with you and they're going to remind you of the things you've said. You know, with CLA putting Ems in a hotel the other night, that was all for CLA's benefit. Please don't tell me she cares about Ems, because she doesn't. Right.
I'll see, Jojo, even though I'm not CLA's biggest fan, I do believe CLA did have the intentions to help, and I really do, Jojo.
She did, but she straight away changed. The change up was wild. Like, it was so quick, calling her a hillbilly and a drunk and a tramp, and you know, Ems might be a lot of things. She's got an alcoholic problem, but she's very clean and she's very well looked after. You know, and it's just like, if you don't know someone, you're never going to meet them. Why would you pay £500 for them to stay in a hotel? It's crazy. It's crazy.
£500 for CLA's church change. You know, she said this morning she hasn't got a lot of money left. She's only got £60,000. You know what I mean?
Do you know how much that's a lot of money, you know? That's like someone's 2 years worth of wages. You know, we work our asses off.
I ain't earned that in 3 years, darling, let alone 2.
It's just that there's just no and I'll tell you what it is greed. It's greed. They just want the money. CLA, other people don't give a shit about their subscribers, their people, nothing. They talk to them like crap. And the only reason I mention CLA a lot is because I do watch her. I have watched her for nearly 3 years, right? Because I analyse her. I watch everything she does, all her actions, but she's still got no respect for anybody.
She takes it for granted, Jojo.
Yeah, she's high almighty on her pedestal. You know, wait till she finds out about Modine. He's got a $2 million contract
Has he?
with America. Yeah, he has. Yeah, it's called a thing called Kick. KICK. It's the same as Twitch, but it's a streaming app where he's got to be on there, like, say, I don't know, 6 hours a day, and he's signed a contract. Yep, that's facts. That's what he's done. I don't think she knows about that, but he clearly also don't care about her. He goes up her flat. He goes on his phone.
Jojo, right, can I just say something, right? Modine seems harmless enough, but what is, like, guys, like, how has he got a $2 million contract for what?
God knows. I don't know. I mean, he needs to look after his nitty little bando first and decorate that, you know. But at least Jerry will have a good life, you know. I don't know. But
I mean, if there's any companies out there that want to sign me up, do you know what I mean? I'll do it for $1 million as long as it's not.
I'll do it for 60k, mate. I'm fine. It's all right. I can finish my mortgage. You know, It's like these hardworking people just get taken a piss out of. They really do. And it's just, okay, let's all get the screen out and look. But I feel like you've got to do something really derogative and really bad to get the views. And, you know, if you've got a good heart and a good personality, people just be like, oh, they're boring. They're boring.
I was thinking, Jojo, honest to God, right, I was watching TikTok this morning and, like, I look at the leaderboards and everything, and I'm not a jealous person, but I just feel like the only way you're getting anywhere on TikTok if you say the most horrendous things, do the most horrendous things. Yeah. It's the only way, you know, you got to be the worst kind of person to get anywhere on this app. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, you get genuine people that, you know, fight for, you know, every little thing that they get. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's TikTok love.
Don't get me wrong, we all love drama. We all do. That's why we watch the bloody soaps, for God's sake. We all love a bad scene, you know. But when you are sitting there telling your gifters to just do better and give you more without any consideration of thinking how they're going to get that money or getting in debt, you know, people have unalived themselves because they can't afford to pay your gifts, you know, and it's just... people just don't care, and it's wrong. It's a good app, but it's going downhill very fast.
It's going to end up getting cancelled in the UK, TikTok, guys, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It'll end up getting banned, guys.
But from one redhead to another, darling, I think you're amazing, and I love watching you, and just keep going, innit?
Thank you, Jojo. We think you're amazing too. Guys, who loves Jojo in here? Jojo for PM, I say. No, I mean Jojo.
Thank you, darling.
Bye, darling. Thank you.
Day. Love you all. Bye-bye.
We love you too. We love you too. She is amazing, Jojo. Yes. If she does her own FYP show, I'll be out of business. Don't even try it, Jojo. Not today.
Oh.
Bye, darling.
Bye, darling.
Oh, God.
Can I just jump on quick and say something?
Yeah, go on.
What's the big deal of finding out where Ems is and that? Why do they always need to leak the address? What's the big deal? Why is it such a... I don't know. Like, why does everyone always want to know where she is or what's the address or, you know, when she's at the hotel?
JM, it's complete weird behaviour. Why people...
It's like stalkerish behaviour, wanting to know where she is all the time.
People ain't well. You know, yes, she leaked it herself, but people...
Yeah, she did.
We're talking about the people that go out of the way to, you know, ring police, you know, and troll creators. Do you get what I'm saying? But on the other hand, you know, when you're putting your life all over social media, people get a kick off the reactions when the door goes, when the police come. You know, people, they ain't well.
I mean, yesterday she had people turning up, ringing her buzzer. Like someone had ordered her a takeaway or something. What? Why? I don't really understand what the big deal is about that.
Guys, if there's anybody that wants to troll me with takeaways, my preference is KFC, a kebab, a pizza. Thank you guys for the love, and Chinese food. So please, all the trolls, troll me with food, but please pay for the orders. You know what I mean? Sorry, JM, go on.
No, I was just saying, like, she had two takeaways turn up last night, and apparently she leant out the window, and they were like, "Oh, we've got a takeaway for Steve," and it was just ridiculous. Why are people doing that?
And do you know what it is, right, JM? It's not Ems or, CLA or, any other creator that's getting trolled. It's the businesses that are losing out. It's the working class man that's losing out on the money. But I've got to keep it real. If people want to troll me with takeaways, I'm all up for it. That is the kind of trolling that I love.
No, that's all I wanted to say. Really, is I just didn't get the whole big deal of why it was so mad that she had leaked this address and everyone wanted to know the address. And
I agree.
It's just stalkerish behaviour. To be honest, it's just weird.
Yeah, I agree. There's some unwell people, is all I'm going to say. Exactly, Dee. It's people's livelihoods that people are messing with. For your 2-3 seconds of watching a creator lose the shit, you're losing a business 30-40 quid. You know what I mean?
It's just ridiculous.
It is, darling. Thank you for coming on and saying that, because I completely agree.
Thank you for letting me in your box.
Always.
Thank you.
Bye, love.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, Dweebs.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, darling.
You have to kick me. I don't know how to get out of the box. Sorry.
Bye, love.
Bye.
Oh, God.
Just wanted to say, first of all, thanks for letting me in the box, because this is my first time in the box with you.
Oh, hello, darling.
I'm kind of going off on something else, because I'm really annoyed with the whole Elphaba thing.
Oh,
And it's
God,
been
what's she done now? Because I ain't
No,
cooked Alpha Bar for a while. I'll give everybody a break.
It's just been bugging me for a while, but I went into her live the other night to try and speak to her to say, look, what's happening to you I don't agree with. The level of the violence and being scared. No creator, nobody should have to deal with that. But will you stop moaning about your bloody phone, because there's people out there that can't eat? And she blocked me.
Really?
Yep. And I'm like, I'm not transphobic or anything like that. If you want to identify as a cat, that's fine with me. I don't care. But to do the things that you've done and say sorry constantly and then not actually accept that you've done wrong. And then when people actually genuinely try to come in to say, listen, I'm trying to say to you, this is the genuine reason people are annoyed with you. I understand you've got mental health problems, because clearly she does, and I'm not trying to be bad to her mum, but that girl has grown up without the proper love and attention and guidance that she needs to be a normal human being. And I mean normal as in her behaviour.
Can I just say something, Dweebs, right, darling? I agree with everything you've said up until, the Maria comment, because, we don't know behind the scenes what upbringing Alf Bars had, because, right, darling, our children only turn out the way that they want to turn out. You can be the best mother in the world. Once that, children are going to be and do what they want to do. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, Maria gets a hella hard time because people think because of the way Alf Bar is, Maria's to blame. Do you know what I mean? If my daughter goes out, gets absolutely trashed and puts a traffic cone on her head, do you know what I mean? That's on her. It's not on me. And I would like to think that I know I've done an amazing job as a mother. Do you get what I'm saying, love?
No, I totally understand that, but what I'm trying to say is from my experience, I've been in care. I've been through several domestic abuse relationships. I'm a survivor. I've got 2 beautiful kids now. Things are great. But I know the trauma I went through as a child, so I'm just basing that on my own opinion and things that I've been through, because I can see her doing things. I mean, when I was younger, I did stupid things. Not to the level that she's done it, but that's where that's coming from. I'm not trying to dig on Maria. I'm just saying there is something wrong there and she needs help. What she doesn't need is people threatening her. Yeah. Nobody needs that. That's not right.
It's not right, I agree, love. It's not right. It's taking it too far.
But she needs to seek help, because blocking people when they're saying things like, people can't afford to eat, in fact, it's just ridiculous, and she's just making it worse for herself.
Yeah, I agree. I really do. But just not about the pet, just not about the mother. And I know Maria is as mad as a box of frogs, and we've seen her, but I just feel like it's easy to blame the mother. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? It's easy.
You're right. I mean, Elphaba has to take. She has to say, it was my fault. But I'm just saying, I think she needs help, serious help.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, there is definitely a pathical liar there. And, you know, there's the saying, I'd rather a thief than a liar, do you know what I mean? Because you can't help a liar. And, yeah, there is serious help needed there, I do agree.
Well, that was all I wanted to come in and whinge about. I did try to speak to her and say to her, look, I'm genuinely here to talk to you if you want to talk to me, but obviously she blocked me, so I hope she gets the help. And I would just ask that, as much as we're all angry at her at times, taking it that far to threaten her life and stuff is just not on.
It's not, no, don't agree with that. Thank you, Dweebs, darling.
Thank you.
Bye, love.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, Lord Jesus. Can one of my mods jump in the box, please? Because I need to go to the toilet. I need to water the flower, if that's a way to put it. Sorry, ladies that are in the boxes, but I'm going to, you know, accidentally pee oneself in a minute. I need to leave somebody in charge of all you ladies. We've got Alex and Cockapoo. Thank you, guys, because I'm going to have pissing icks in a minute. Right, thank you, Alex. Thank you, Cockapoo. I'm going to wet the lettuce. Take it away, guys.
Morning, ladies. I've just jumped in because I was looking at a post from our lovely friend who has called me out on something. So thanks for the chat for letting me know about that. Apparently, I'm the new Nanny G. I've got fame at last, eh?
Absolutely not.
What were you all talking about, ladies?
I think it's just a mix of everything that's been going on. It's Whinge Wednesday.
Oh, God.
I would like to address a certain somebody for mocking somebody with a brain tumour.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anyone's seen it.
You're taking advantage because Red's out of the room, right?
Yeah. I'm not saying her name, but if you haven't seen the video, I'm sure everyone will. It's vile, absolutely vile, how anyone could mock anyone's disability, because that's what it is classed as, a disability. But for what she said to this poor girl, I'm still, I can't even fathom how anyone could ever say that.
Look, here's my point of view on it.
Come on, Cockapoo, give it to us.
It's horrific, right? So it's horrific, the accusations that fly backwards and forwards across that interface, in my opinion. Alex may have a different view. I think every provocation generates a reaction, and I think that some of what happens is to do with keeping the relevance, and I think that there is no low enough, basically, to allow it. But here's my view: if you consume it, then you're feeding into it, and yeah. I would say that that particular creator isn't the first and won't be the last that makes those sorts of horrendous statements about people and uses people's vulnerabilities, to generate the views and even their own people's vulnerabilities, right?
So,
ladies and Alex,
somebody's asked for some context. So there's a young girl on here that's got a brain tumour.
Oh, yeah.
And she went into somebody's box during one of their debates, yeah, and she expressed what she was going through and was called a liar. And since then, she didn't have to, but she did. She showed everyone all the evidence of it, from a neurological surgeon, like, all the people that need to tell you, and this person went into her box and mocked her massively, basically took the absolute mick out of her. It was disgusting. I was in her box at the time. It was vile. It shocked me, and I'm never usually speechless, but I was definitely speechless when she said that. She basically... the video is going to be out there, but she basically turned around and she went into a box and said, "Oh, you want to calm down, otherwise your brain tumour is going to burst."
Yeah, they're talking about a lovely lady called Unstable Mabel and Delulu Vange. For those that are asking,
I didn't want to say the Delulu's name.
No, I'll say it. Because people want to know who people are talking about. Yeah, so I'll say it. I don't care.
When you were out the room, I said to Mazaki, and she took advantage of the situation because we try not to bring that into here because basically the stuff goes on backwards and forwards across that interface. And
the thing is, right, Cockapoo, do you know what it is, darling? I sit and I stay silent. I don't say anything, and I still get slandered, slagged off and everything, so it doesn't really make a difference anymore. So, you know what I mean? I'm sick of not saying anything. Do you get what I'm saying? So if people want to talk about something that they've seen on the FYP on the Whinge Wednesdays, you better believe they're going to come in and do that. So
I was in you know, Unstable Mabel's box, and it's really she's a very, very strong girl. She really is, and to get the mocking that she's getting and getting called a liar and people discrediting her brain tumor and, you know, what she went through as a child is the most heinous, vile thing you could ever do to somebody, because she's suffering, you know, every day, and to have somebody come along and mock her and to her face as well is just despicable. It's the most, I just can't fathom how this person is getting away with, because the level is going up and up every day with what she's doing and what she's getting away with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree. I completely agree. 100%.
Sorry, Miss Red. I just had to say.
Man, right, this is the thing, right? I have stayed silent in this room for long enough. You know, I don't do the back and forth because I try and stay out of it. You know, I've got my friends. I support my friends. At the end of the day, if it's on the FYP, people want to talk about it, we're going to speak about it. Nobody is off bounds anymore. You know, them days are gone, you know. So thank you for coming and speaking about it, darling. That's what you want to talk about today. Then you better believe we're going to talk about it today and every other Wednesday. Do you know what I mean? Yes.
Yeah. Because it doesn't just discredit Unstable Mabel, that anyone else that's going through this or has gone through this or has lost a loved one through that, you know, that's mocking them as well. And it's just... It's undespicable. It makes me so angry. But also, I wanted to come and say hello to you as well, Miss Rads. Looking beautiful as always.
I've got Unstable Mabel in the box, guys, because obviously Maz has spoken about Unstable Mabel, so Unstable Mabel is put in the box to, you know, have her say, basically. Hi, Mabel.
Hello, my ears were burning.
So obviously, Mabel, Maz has come in because it's a Whinge Wednesday and she's not happy with the way that, you know, what you're unfortunately dealing with and what you've been dealt has been mocked and in the most dreadful way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where to begin, honestly, Miss Red. I mean, I've got some screen records if you want me to play them of things that Angie was saying last night about what I went through. I mean, I think the biggest thing that I'm not understanding is how Feisty's boasting about contacting my family, knowing that they're convicted peddlers. But apparently that's my fault. Apparently it's my fault that I was born into a family filled with people like that.
It's not your fault, darling.
I don't really know. First time in my life I'm speechless. I don't really know like where to begin. So I mean, if you want to ask me anything, you can do. I don't really know where to begin. You know, I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to take over your platform. You know, like.
Oh no, mate. Honestly, obviously, you know how things work in here. Do you know what I mean? And you know, these boxes are for people like you to come in and speak your truth. You know, say whatever you want to say, darling.
Oh, so obviously everyone knows that I've been coming at Angie because Angie sat and mocked one of my dearest friends, Pat. One of my dearest friends, Pat, has lost 17 people in just over a year. So in such a short space of time. And Angie thought it'd be funny to publicly humiliate her and mock her for it, laugh at it and call her the Black Widow and the Grim Reaper, and told her that it's her fault that these people unalive to get away from her. And then and that was all because Pat defended me, because Angie called me a liar about my brain tumour, and forced me to like provide proof against it and things like that, you know. So obviously I don't have a platform on this app, I really don't, but I went live to obviously, you know, hit back, because I'm the sort of person that when I'm a good friend, I pride myself to being a good friend, you know, like I'll fight tooth and nail to defend anyone that I feel needs defending. But apparently because I've done that, it means that's acceptable to dig everything. I mean, as much as Angie's responsible for what comes out of her mouth, I do put part of the blame on Feisty, because it was Feisty that outed my trauma, parts of my trauma a few months ago, Miss Red. So, I mean, it's every day, you know, I suppose for people that have not been through what we're talking about, it's obviously very difficult coming on every day and seeing things being said, and you know, even when you turn off the app, you're getting sent screen recordings of them bringing up. I mean, to me, it shows more about their character than it does mine, with why you're so obsessed. You know, I was 2 years old, Miss Red, when this happened to me, up until I was 7 when I got put in care. I don't mind speaking about it, because I feel like there's so many people out there that are scared to come forward about what's happening or what's happened to them. And if they hear me speaking about what happened to me, if that will help someone and make someone feel like they're not alone, or if that helps someone get the courage to speak out, whether it be to a friend, a family member, or even the law enforcement, then, you know, that's something that I'm wanting to do. You know, I want to be an advocate for people that don't have that voice, you know. So I don't mind speaking about it. So I was put through some horrific things when I was a child. I was R-worded when I was 2 years old until I was 7, you know, by my parents. You know, my mum would, you know, pass me around for money. You know, I went through SA, physical abuse, mental abuse. You know, I was completely tortured, you know. But it's not something that I feel I should be ashamed of.
Never.
I didn't do anything wrong.
You didn't. It was innocent.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't ask to be born into that family, you know. But apparently it's something that I should be ashamed of. It's something that I shouldn't be allowed to be around kids, because I was born in, as Angie said, I was born into a family full of pedalos. I just don't even know where to begin. I'll let someone else speak, because they've seen, I'm a bit like all over the place.
Obviously, I've seen you in Alex's live. Do you go live yourself? Do you do your own lives?
I do, yeah, I do, Miss Red. I go live myself every day, you know.
Yeah, everybody give Unstable Maple a follow. You know, if you kind of like, you've been through the same thing. I think that, you know, you've got something really valuable to bring to TikTok, a place where survivors of this kind of thing have a safe place to go.
Would you mind, like, if I played something that she said last night? Just because I know the thing is, when we've all been speaking out against things that she said and things that her cult have said and enabled, we all get called liars because apparently we have no proof. So just, I mean, it's entirely up to you. I don't want to, you know, do anything on your platform.
What I'll do, Maple, is I'll ask the room, because obviously we kind of like, you know, avoid that whole situation over here. So what I'll do is I'll put a poll up, darling, if you don't mind, because
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, guys, can we have a happy face if you want to see the video, sad face if you don't? Sorry, Maple.
I just don't want to trigger anyone, you know, like, it's not what I want to do.
Do you know what I'm going to say while you're just doing the poll? So before you came back, I sort of said, you know, there's stuff goes backwards and forwards across the interface. I wasn't aware of that, Unstable Mabel. I wasn't aware of those things that were being said about you and vice versa. And I wasn't specifically talking about you when I said the stuff that goes backwards and forwards. So for me...
Honestly, Cockapoo, I'm very aware that I've got a big mouth. 100%, you know, And I can sit here and I can say that once I've got something on my mind, I won't stop until I've done what I need to do. Despite what people think, I'm not doing this because I want clout off of Angie, because let me make it clear, I don't want clout off of someone that had a pedalo in her box and defended and made excuses for. I don't want a clout off of someone that thinks it's okay to mock someone's disabilities. I don't want clout off of a woman who does nothing but trigger people and upset people and come for so many communities and use the excuses it's awareness. I have no platform on this app. And I don't want no platform on this app. But if I've got the chance to go live and I have the option to go live and to stand out for what I believe is right, then I'm going to do that, whether I get a lot of slack for it or not, you know.
But let me just say something to you. So what I would say is, thank God from the things that you've just explained, the experiences that you've had, that you're still strong enough to be able to stand up, because a lot of people couldn't and wouldn't. So you know, big shout out for you on that.
I'm just gonna
play it. The audience has spoken, darling. They want you to play it.
All right, hold on.
Listen, she got street to call me.
Right there.
She's got cheek to call me and not a pedalo. Is she okay? I can see. Listen, I can see my niece. By the way, that they keep saying that Chloe and all that keep saying that I can't see my niece.
And they've got the audacity to say that they want my child taken away from me. Wow.
And she's got family of peddlers. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. You don't have a family of peddlers, do you, Linz?
No, certainly not. And they can certainly do some checks on me. Like they're currently doing loads of checks on me now. I've had 4 phone calls to my workplace. They've been actively trying to lose me my fucking job because they were a bunch of weirdos. And we're just waiting for the evidence of me being racist, mocking disabilities and bullying people. Like, I'm still waiting for the evidence to come through. Yeah, social services as well. They're trying to get me child taken away.
Around over there. Yeah, she's probably one herself. Listen, she's quite happy to call me a nonce. I don't think so. You know what I mean? That's the worst thing you can call anybody. And you're wondering why I have the direction I have. Because she sat there and they all called me a peddler when I went into her live yesterday.
So, in regards to that,
this is the mentality of these people. Yeah.
I just want to show something else, Miss Red. She says on that you wonder why I have the reaction I have, because when she went into my live, apparently we called her a pedalo. So I actually have proof that actually didn't happen. I did post it on my page, but I'll get it up for you so you can actually see. So just, if you bear with me, if that's okay.
She was actually called a supporter. She wasn't actually.
I called her a pedalo supporter because as a survivor myself, I watched that live where she had that Ashley in her box, and she made the statement from Angie's mouth. She made the statement that people that have been through SA as a child then go on to SA kids themselves. She made excuses for this woman. This woman sat on her platform and spoke in detail of what she did to kids, bragged about it, and Angie gave her excuses. And then the next day, when Angie was getting backlash for even entertaining someone like that on her platform, Angie made the statement that she doesn't believe it's true, that she feels like she's innocent. So this is what I've cut the part.
Call anybody, and you're wondering why I have the direction I have. Because she sat there and they all called me a peddler when I went into her live yesterday.
So listen carefully what she says in the next clip. Look at the comments.
Come on, then. And Angie, you can't dox your own child, you fucking idiot.
I'm waiting for the to work. Hello, you Nancy supporter. How are you doing?
I'm just going to say, be careful, you might burst your tumour.
How you doing?
You don't want to burst your tumour now, do you, Kelly?
How you doing? What was that? Say that again, I didn't hear you.
No problem. Be careful you don't burst the tumour of yours.
So, I mean, you can see yourself that no one in the comments called her and then a pedalo. No one I didn't call her a peddalo. I said she was a peddalo supporter because that's exactly what she did on her platform for thousands of people to see.
Yeah.
How does this woman have supporters? I just don't get it. Are they as wrong as she is?
Like, to be honest, I mean, because there was once upon a time where I was sat over there, do you know what I mean? So I'd be a hypocrite if I...
We all did,
Yeah.
Miss Rod.
Yeah.
Big of yeah, different side. She was different when we all supported her. You know, we saw a woman that clearly has issues and traumas herself, but the way she's been acting since before Christmas, she's just taking it to levels that are so unnecessary and vile and disgusting that I can't deal with her.
Can I just say really quickly, because I know I can see some of the comments saying that I came for her first. No, I didn't come for her first. She came for one of my friends and mocked 17 people that are no longer here, no longer on this earth, no longer here to defend themselves, all because my friend defended me, because Angie forced me to show all of my documents to prove I had a brain tumour. That is how this all started. So I didn't come for her first. I was defending myself and then everything else happened. But you can have that opinion if you wish. No one needs to believe me. No one needs to listen, but it will not stop me from speaking the truth.
And no one reacted when she doxed a minor, because she's got photos of my daughter on Lindsay's phone. She's got pictures of my daughter. 24 hours after having a pedalo in her room, Angie allowed her to dox my daughter.
Okay.
I do think this is like the snowball effect, though. I do believe that I think it was probably a case of that she didn't think you'd come to the table with proof about your turmeric stuff, and it's a terrible thing to have to go through, and just that alone without all the other extra things. And I think that's probably why she's reacting, is because you actually called her out for her shit, and I think that's what she's reacting to, and it's wrong. And the thing is, I've been watching her for a while, and I've just watched her go down and down and down, and it's sad that TikTok allows this to continue.
I have to agree with you. I
actually want to applaud you for having the strength to come onto a platform like this in front of 3 million people and tell your story, because there's a lot of people that are not heard and are misunderstood in these situations.
Yeah.
See, always hopeful. The photo of the child, Lynn's did blur out, but what people aren't understanding is Lynn sat on Angie's platform and admitted that she got sent a screen record that contained photos of kids' photos. So she's went on to said screen record that's on her phone, screenshotted a specific point of that screen record, and then went on to edit said photo to then dock said photo. So whether she aired the unedited photo or not, she still has someone else's minor child's photo on her phone without consent. She has partook, and if anyone knows the law, what that falls under is the distribution of photos of minors. That is what she's partook in. It is still a crime. She did not have consent from the child.
Lindsay admitted that she went onto Google and found photos of my daughter when she was terminally ill. She's admitted that she got them. She's admitted it.
Linz, it's one of Angie's supporters misread.
Oh, okay. Linz, all right.
Yeah, she's admitted it, that she went onto Google and she found the photos. She's like, oh, you look rough when you did Kill with a transplant. Yeah, because I was looking after a terminally ill child. That proves that she made an account doxing my child 4 days before she doxed my daughter on Lindsay's platform, on Angie's platform.
Okay. Hi, Shazzy, darling.
Oh, please bear with me because my anxiety is going through the roof and I have a grandson with me. I need to talk about yesterday because I feel that it needs to be addressed, that please keep relatives up in the heavens out of your mouths. Yesterday I was on a live, we were being cantered on my live, and I had to endure, I'm trying to breathe honestly, I'm just through the roof today.
Oh, I know who you are, Shazzy. I seen you yesterday in Alex's and MT's live.
Yeah, and I had to endure my late husband's death being spoke about. First, it was said that my late husband was going to be said swinger, whatever she is, client on Friday. Obviously, my husband's passed. And then they chose to go on to said person. I'm not going to say the name because I know you're in a bit of a position because of it. Said person's live and did a prayer that my husband's death should be investigated.
Wow.
Followed by me apparently using all this to get clout. However, I wasn't the one that brought my husband up. I hadn't even spoke about him. We were speaking about other things. Pearl was on my live. But what happened was a profile with a couple of viewers on it, as they do, came into my live. People were trying to block the comment before I saw it and said, Sharon, your husband's basically being spoke about. This person I've never seen before, this profile I'd never seen before, but yet they're trying to say they were speaking about another Shazzy, yet at the same time they were cam to in my live and this person came into my profile that I'd never even seen before, so how would they know that that's me? But then they chose to go onto another platform and do prayers and songs and say prayers and things like that as a dig at my late husband, but then also choose to make profiles up, come back into my live and say that my mum deserved the cancer and to die. And that my mum's passing, she deserved it. This was all yesterday. I dealt with it better than what I thought, but today I'm like a monster inside me. My anxiety is going through the roof. Now, I don't want sympathy. I don't want all that. There needs to be awareness that you need to keep people's late family out of your mouth. My husband's death does not need to be investigated. My husband was a 26-year-old man that had a heart attack out of the blue, that was very healthy and fit, and spent 8 days in a coma and became a hero giving somebody else life. That does not need to be investigated. So please be mindful of just the vile things that comes out of your mouth about what's going on in other people's lives, because there's things to do with that I still haven't dealt with years down the line, and also to do with my mum. So all I'm asking is just be mindful of what people are going through in their everyday life and keep the sickness away and out of your vile, vile, disgusting mouths. It's no need. Sorry, ran over.
Shazzy, honestly, there's areas people shouldn't go in. It's, speaking of the dads, kids and things like that. It's a no-go.
Yeah, exactly. And I know it's difficult for you because of obviously the history and things like that and having it spoke about on here, but it does need, even though it's probably given her a little bit of a platform at the same time, it is needing to be outed because she's coming for people, both of them, her and a little group, because they to me seem to be worse than her sometimes. And they're coming after people they know nothing about, absolutely nothing about, and they're destroying people's mental health. And it's got to stop before it goes the wrong way.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, darling. Hi.
But thanks for letting me have my say.
It's all right, darling. Always.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
You can stay there, Shazzy. You can stay there, darling. What we're going to do in here from now on, guys, if there is anything on the FYP, anything that is on TikTok on a Whinge Wednesday, come in the box and talk about it. We're not going to paper over cracks and avoid things, out of fear of, being attacked, myself. I'm not going to do that because it's not fair. Does anybody else got anything to say? Because we've got quite a lot of people in the box.
I've been very busy this morning, Miss Red. I have. I've been on the blower to our Cheryl. I've told her she needs to stay in the cupboard because she's not worth it no more. You're the new pin girl for L'Oreal. I sorted it out. Exactly. It's on it. The only other thing I wanted to say was I just wanted to jump on the back of Shazzy, just because I know obviously they will dispute this to the hills and back, but we was in my live and it was live streamed on my live when she made the comment saying that she was using her husband for clout, and a lot of people witnessed that, so it can't be disputed. So obviously for the people who are in here, when you hear today the fact that they'll say that never happened, it did. It definitely did happen. It happened on my live, so that's all I wanted to say.
Okay, darling. Thank you for sorting out that L'Oreal deal for me, love.
Not a problem. I do take 10% though, so I don't really know about that yet, but you will do later. Okay.
Thanks, Auntie.
can I just
Yeah,
jump
Miss
in?
Red. Sorry, Catherine. I'll let you go first.
Go on.
Oh, no, you're fine. I'll wait. I'll be a lady.
No, it's just, oh, thank you. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. I don't expect gifts, but it's just while unstable.
Go on, Catherine.
Sorry, while Unstable Mabel's in there, big up Unstable Mabel for speaking out for people who don't have a voice. Because a lot of people aren't strong enough to voice what they've been through, their traumas, should I say. So big up for you. Big up to you. CLE, I do believe that she had all good intentions.
Yeah.
At the beginning. Whether or not it's gone scripted and it's gone viral because of whatever, I don't know, but I do believe CLA's heart was in the right place when she was offering a safe place.
Yeah, me too, Catherine. I really do. You know, me and CLA don't see eye to eye, but she did have the best intention.
I'm not a CLA supporter whatsoever. I do watch her because sometimes when she's in a funny mood, she is hilarious. But once she's off on one, I just can't stand her. So
I agree, Catherine. Thank you, my darling.
No, I've got two more.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You know how she always says I dox my own daughter, even though that's not a thing. She also shared my daughter's photos from Google on Charlie's Live the day before.
Who, darling?
Lynn's.
Oh, okay.
The day before that I put my daughter's picture up in Alex's Live with permission, she put them on Charlie's the day before from Google, and then denies that she made a fake profile of my daughter.
Okay. Have you reported it to the police or TikTok? Has anything been...
I'm reporting it to police. I'm just waiting for them to ring to make a statement.
Okay, all right. Because I think people need to be starting going down the legal route now, reporting everything to the police. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Really?
Two more things, Miss Red. Well, I've just seen.
Go on, darling.
I've got a list, Miss Red. I started off with no list and I've come on with a list. What's going on?
Go on
then. Zach and Dave. Dave absolutely stepped over the mark yesterday with Zach. I'm not a supporter of Zach either, although I do find him hilarious. And I can't stop watching him. I like some of the things he says as well. I think, ooh. But Dave Durand was bang out of order yesterday and I unfollowed him because of what he said about Zach. Oh, bore off yourself, Kaylee. And also on Monday, TikTok Baker, I don't know if anybody's I don't know if anybody knows him, but he is a really, really, really nice guy.
Who, darling?
TikTok Baker.
Oh yeah, I know who he is. He's nice.
And I was nearly in tears on Monday because he had a troll in. And he wasn't going to highlight it, but he has made a video highlighting the fact that he had the troll in, saying that he wishes cancer upon the TikTok Baker. Sorry, trigger warning. Stage 5 cancer, and TikTok Baker was like not even saying anything. He was a bit in shock as to what was being said in chat, and he wasn't going to address it, but he did, and I'm glad he did.
Yeah.
So just keep all your horrible comments to yourself, because like I'm sitting here saying this about most of the top people that I follow, and like I can be saying really nice things, but then they'll go in say they'll come if I'm talking about you, Miss Red. Oh, Miss Red's lovely, blah blah blah. Oh, but she did this or she said that, whether she was having a bad day, whatever. And then the trolls will be straight into you. Oh, Catherine's saying this about you, Miss Red. Catherine's saying that about you. misread. Go and sort her out. Go and sort her out. So the trolls love it, going backwards and forwards, and there's just no need for it. We're all supposed to be adults. Like, can we not grow up and be like adults? Do you know what I mean?
I agree, Catherine. Thank you for bringing your list. We loved it.
Sorry about that. I didn't have a list to begin with, but you know.
No, we loved it. We love a list around these ways. Come back again with a list.
Big up everybody and thank you for listening.
Thank you, Catherine. Hi, Kelly.
Hey, I'm going to put in, thanks for having me. I need to drop down.
Okay, thank you, Shazzy. Take care, darling.
Thanks, bye.
Sending you lots of love.
Thank you.
Good morning, Miss Red. Thank you for allowing me in the box. This seems irrelevant, really, because I know Zach would feel exactly the same with, reflection of your life today. But I wanted to fill in the gaps because a lot of people thought that Zach was the one that caused the issues between himself and Dave.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to give you the information of how that came about. He did the big breakfast, which he does most mornings.
Yeah.
And he showed a video of Dave, Evil Queen, and DG. And what had fueled it was David made a comment about Evil Queen saying they were just three lads out to dinner, and he found it really offensive. Although Evil Queen didn't react, he obviously, it's something that obviously he's very passionate about, being gay himself. And he said that although she didn't find it offensive, he did. And obviously he reported it on his big breakfast. Yeah. And that's what fueled the threats and that by Dave, because he had an opinion about it.
I think, do you know what, Kellyanne? I think Evil Queen actually, from what I'm reading, and I'm sure she did tell me that she made the comment first, she was joking.
Yeah, no, I understand that, and I understand that sometimes that does happen.
It's still not right, do you know what I mean?
No, I do understand that does happen, and as we've just, as Catherine just said, information gets passed and passed and passed, and by the time it gets to the end, it's not always accurate. Yeah, but I think that's obviously that's something that Dave perhaps needs to address with Evil Queen to find the bigger picture. But I just know that I was part of his live yesterday, and that was something that really did disappoint him. I am a member of the Hive, but at one point I did like Dave too, and he kind of Zach made a comment that if somebody made a comment about the travelling community, I'm sure he would feel the same. And that's how I saw it happen. But yeah, I understand what you're saying, but like I said, if things get passed along the line, it's not always the same thing when it gets to the end.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Kellyanne, darling.
Thank you for the gifts as well. I appreciate it, guys. Not needed, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, love. Thank you. Maz, Alex, Maple, has anyone else got anything to say? Because I'm going to shut the live down soon.
No, just thank you, Miss Red. I didn't want to bring it, but I just felt like the severity of what's gone on in regards to Unstable Mabel, just everyone just be careful if you see anything on FYP. That I don't want it to trigger anyone or upset anyone, because it's hard when people are going through what Unstable Mabel's going through, and they've lost loved ones and stuff from things like that. So
yeah, and like I say, Maz, Wednesday people get to come in and say whatever they want to say. So, if that's what you wanted to talk about, then we'll bloody talk about it. Absolutely.
Yeah. Just try and avoid that person, that's all. Because I hate it when you get all the hate you get because you don't deserve it one bit.
You know what, Maz? I'll get backlash anyway if I'm quiet, if I talk. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really matter anymore. So I've stayed silent and I still get a bashing. So I might as well speak, hadn't I?
Well, I just want to say, Miss Red, thank you so much for allowing me in. I apologise for bringing your platform down in mood.
You haven't brought my platform down, darling. Don't think that.
But I appreciate you listening, and I appreciate the support, everyone in the comments. I'm going to jump out so everyone else can come in. But thank you so much.
Oh, you're amazing, Maple. I'm sending you all my love. That's
See you later.
Alex.
Good morning, Donna.
Oh,
Alex.
Stop spitting cherry pips at people in Birmingham.
Yeah, yourself, mate. Be how is everyone anyway? Thanks for the gift, guys. Everyone all right, yeah?
Yeah, everyone's great. We love a Wednesday around these ways. It all cracks off, doesn't it, darling? Oh, Alex, we're number one. Oh,
I know.
thank you.
I think the thing is, right, Donna, I think it is because everyone's obviously all heated up over the past few days and they feel like sometimes they've got nowhere to actually let it out. And because obviously certain individuals have got away with so much for so long now, I feel that like they're reaching out now to other people. And I'm a firm believer in the reason why this is going on now is because a lot of people, a lot of bigger creators haven't shut her down in the past. And they've just kind of just enabled her into the sense of not saying anything. And when she said something, they've heard her say something wrong. They've gone, oh, it's just Angie. She just likes to get drunk. You know what I mean? But obviously, I'm not going to go on about it because obviously he's shutting down their life. But I think people need to be mindful of the situation. I know there's always three sides to a story, but the three sides are normally on FYP, so people should make their own decision. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Be kind in the comments, guys. We'll have none of that. Who's going live? Are you going live? MT going live? Who's going live after? Luke? I don't even know.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Probably it might be is MT going live or is Luke going live or I don't know.
Oh, on Unstable Maples going live. Thank you for joining, Alex. We love you.
Oh, thank you, Don. I love you too. And I'll catch you all in a bit. All right, guys.
Bye, Alex.
Bye-bye.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry if anyone was triggered by anything spoken about today, but you know, it's people's real opinions and you know what people want to talk about, and this is what this room's about, giving everybody a voice. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes things are hard to hear, but you know, people just want to talk about what they've been through. I hope everybody's enjoyed the live today. We made it to number one, popular number one. Thank you, everybody. We will be back tomorrow at 10 o'clock. I love you all too. I really do. Yeah, people's real lives. I love you all too. Big love, the TikTok Baker. So guys, thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Cat Lady. We got Luke going live today. We got Zach the Brat, MT does his lives. He does like an amazing Cam2 thing. It's hilarious in there. Alex does his lives as well. We have a load of fun in there. I think Maple Staples going live probably to talk about, you know, what's happening and everything. So we've got loads of loads of lives happening today. It's all right. I've had my medication and I'm like, ooh, because I take my meds at 11:30, guys. So I'm like, ooh. Did I say it wrong? I'm so sorry. Unstable Maple. Did I say it right? I love you all. You know what I'm like. Right. Nicole, thank you, darling. Shell, Laura, Bex, Jackie, Michelle, Sean, KPA, Mark, Becca, Alex, the TikTok Bacon, Michelle, Brooke, Angie, Fawny, Danielle, Cool Coat, Vix, Nix, and everybody else. I love you all. Mwah.